everybody, welcome to another episode of The Breakdown. On this episode, I'm going to show you what's inside my pack. So I've got a Kelty Pawnee 3300. When I got this pack, I was trying to decide between this model and one of the upper models that had a lot more pockets and stuff. I'm glad I went with this one. It forced me to really compress a lot of my gear and cut down on a lot of the stuff I take with me because I really tend to overpack a lot. But it's turned out to be a great pack and I really like it. So on the outside, I like to strap my two-man tent, and I've got a ledge scorpion tent that I really like. Nice and lightweight, very comfortable. On the other side, I've got my ground tarp. Use that as a footprint or just something to put down on the ground to keep your stuff clean when you're out in the desert. I've got my water bottle here. It's what I'll drink while I'm hiking. It's easily accessible. So now when I open up my top pocket, I've got my Grand Trunk hammock. I love this thing. It's perfect for summer camping, and it's also great to just have out and have somewhere to relax, get yourself off the ground, and just swing for a while. Depending on the season, I've got a little cover that I can put over my pack, or I can also use it to cover up my stuff at night if I'm keeping the frost off, or just use it to keep everything protected. I've got my Bauer headlamp right here on the top so I can easily get to it. It's got multiple settings on it, different lights, so it's been a good one. I always like to keep some paracord handy, different lengths. This is just a small length that I use. It's nice to tie something off, but I like to keep, 100 feet with me when I'm out and about. I've got my recreation outlet towel here. It's just a microfiber towel. I really like it, especially if I know I'm going to be out in the water, out swimming or something, and it's really lightweight, but nice to be able to wash yourself off, stay clean and stay dry. And of course, whenever we're out and about, I like to have the brigade flag with me, so definitely important. So now if I go into the main compartment of the pack here, first thing is I've got my red ledge jacket that I really like. Just gets nice and compact into this self-contained pocket. Awesome jacket, super lightweight, water resistant, it's great. Got my Vibrams with me all the time. You never know when you'll be out in the water trekking around, and it's nice to have some camp shoes. Learned that from Jeff. He's always got a pair of camp shoes with him, and it's nice to get out of your sweaty boots and just relax a little bit around camp. Again, depending on the season, I like to carry just a long sleeve fleece shirt with me, and again, just getting out of your sweaty clothes and having something comfortable to sleep in or just lounge around camp in. Then I'll always carry a pair of extra socks with me too. For my sleeping pad, I've got a really nice Therm-a-Rest all-season pad. This thing is a lifesaver. It's so nice to actually feel like you're off the ground, sleeping on air. Awesome pad, I really like it. And at the bottom of my pack I keep all my cooking stuff. I've got one of these dorky plastic egg containers, but I love it. I love having fresh eggs, being able to hard boil, and never had one crack, so it's a great little thing. I've got my GSI cup, which is perfect for drinks, hot or cold. Inside I've got another little microfiber towel that I use to clean all my utensils off with. It just stays in there nice and tight. Yeah, I'm a big drink person. As far as when I get there, I want to mix up some Kool-Aid or have some cider, anything like that. This thing's the way to go. Depending on my trip, I'll carry another bottle inside here, if I just need some water to cook with, or if I want to go somewhere where I'm going to need some extra water accessible besides my water bladder. I'll have another bottle with me. For my stove, I've got my Jetboil. I love this thing, definite must-have for me. And then, depending on my trip, I'll carry an extra canister of fuel. And then the very bottom of my pack, I'll carry my food sack. At all times, I'll keep something, granola bars, Easy Mac, some broth packets, Kool-Aid mix, apple cider, just anything like that, and then I'll just pack my other meal stuff with it as well, some tortellini, anything like that. That all goes in this bag here. Got one other pocket inside the pack. It's where I keep my Katadyn filter. I've got the Hiker model. It's been a great filter so far. I really enjoy that. Have that easily accessible, so when I'm out on the trail I can refill. And then depending on where I'm going, I've got my Gerber Back Paxe hatchet. Just did a review on this thing. I love it. So got that in case we need to make a shelter, just get some frustration out after being on the trail all day. And then I've just got a little packet here of just some other essentials and toiletries that I keep. On the bottom of my pack, I like to strap my sleeping bag. I've got a big Agnes bag here. It's a 0-degree bag, so I like to have that with me. It stays there on the bottom, and it's got a nice weatherproof case to keep it dry and stuff, because I really don't like your sleeping bag getting wet. Thankfully, with this stuff sack, I can keep it on the outside of my pack and save room inside, because again, it's not a huge pack at all. In my main pocket here in the front, it's got a little toiletry kit. This has my toothbrush, toothpaste, some minor toiletry items, some utensils, anything like that that I need to get to. I've got my fire starter. It's great. I also like to carry with me an old Trapper's Flint and Steel kit, so I don't know, it's kind of fun, a more primitive way to start a fire that I picked up from my dad, so I like to carry that with me at all times. Keep some char cloth in there too. A little more challenging way to start a fire that's a lot of fun. And then I've just got some Montana fire starter. Don't leave home without this. This thing will take a spark anytime. And then I've also got my first aid kit here. Anything and everything. I keep an extra pocket knife. I've got some Tylenol in there as well, bandages, everything else. And in another video we'll kind of go into how to put together a really nice first aid kit. And then finally, I've just kind of got various stuff in this pocket. I've got a whistle with some fireproof matches, a sewing kit, compass, extra carabiner. This is my overpacking pocket. Thankfully it's smaller than the whole pack. So anyway, that's it. This is what works for me. I mean, there's tons of stuff out there. Lots of people will tell you this is how you should pack it. Put your heavy stuff here, your light stuff here. This is what works for me. So I hope you enjoy it. Hope it gives you some good ideas. And we'll see you on the trail.